Me too.
Yeah.
That's the reason I am still having those posters with no picture in it, you know. I agree. I agree. I'm going to show you this wonderful store. And if you want to go someday, please invite me. It's one of my favorite stores on earth. Check this out.
No, they
Is
don't
that
tell you to plan.
Sorry again, what?
is that a picture of you?
Is that a picture of me? Actually, I recorded this last Sunday. Let's watch it.
You know, they don't tell you don't lay on the bed. You're supposed to lay on the bed.
If you've ever visited an IKEA, you've likely encountered their store's endlessly winding floor plan. This layout can be confusing, but that is by design. IKEA may be the biggest furniture retailer on the planet, but it's certainly not conventional. The Swedish furniture giant asks its customers to build their own products, and it stores and distributes those products in minimalist flat-packed boxes. So, how have these retail strategies, as well as their famous Swedish meatballs, contributed to the company's runaway success? This is the economics of IKEA, a look at the innovative business practices that have transformed modern life.
When you step into an IKEA, you immediately sort of are put into this maze-like path of different rooms.
IKEA's store layout is a fixed path design, which means there's a designated road that all customers must follow that guides you through the store in one direction.
It's not a grab a carton of milk and get out kind of store. It's the opposite of that. It's very much set up to spend a day, think about rooms, you know, dream about what you really want your bedroom to look like.
The floor plan of most IKEA stores resembles a maze that curves about every 50 feet to keep customers curious about what comes next. Since an average IKEA store is around 300,000 square feet, or 5 American football fields, that means a lot of walking.
An IKEA is, to some, frustratingly winding. But really, it's laid out as an experience to get you to buy more.
IKEA is famous for putting its customers to work. Unlike most furniture retailers that sell products pre-assembled, many of IKEA's pieces have to be built by their customers. But why? As many couples and their therapists well know, building your own IKEA cabinet can be challenging.
The big idea behind the IKEA effect is consumers are more attached, have more positive feelings towards objects or things that we've put effort into, and that we actually think that they're more valuable because of that.
The term IKEA effect was first coined in 2011 by researchers who noticed a similar phenomena in other products and businesses. When instant cake mixes were first introduced in the 1950s, they didn't sell well.
And then they said, let's add a fresh egg. It was this idea that we want to feel like we're just participating enough to not feel guilty about taking a shortcut.
When you make a cake from a mix, which do you want? A fresh egg cake or a cake made with dried eggs? For higher, lighter, tastier cake, why, fresh eggs, of course.
The idea that we should love building products isn't necessarily what IKEA intended.
If you've ever shopped at one of IKEA's massive warehouse stores, you're likely aware of the unconventional product names. But what you may not realize is that in creating these items, IKEA sometimes comes up with the price tag first.
Sort of a classic example that they talk about all the time is the $1 light bulb. But they had this idea that a $1 LED light bulb, you know, this new type of light bulb, would be hard to achieve, but if they could achieve it, lots of people would buy LED light bulbs. So they just sort of designed backward from with the price point in mind.
That obsession with low prices is a large part of why IKEA is the world's largest furniture retailer. Today, IKEA has 445 stores operating in 52 countries.
You know, obviously if you go into a student dorm room, you're going to find a lot of IKEA. But you'll also find some IKEA products in a wealthy person's home, and that's really what they're going for.
Today, IKEA is the very definition of mass market appeal. But when the company first began as a Swedish mail-order business in 1943, well-designed furniture tended to be expensive, and as a result, out of reach for most, or seen as a serious long-term investment. Ingvar Kamprad, who founded the company as a teenager, pushed forward the idea that furniture could be flat-packed to massively reduce the cost of shipping and transportation.
So flat packing is really the largest, arguably, IKEA invention that really led to the company's growth. And the idea is that instead of buying, a piece of furniture all put together, it's deconstructed into a flat pack. You can fit more in a truck, you can fit more in the IKEA warehouse, and you can also get it in your car. And the trade-off is, you put it together at the end.
Flat packing is a practical aspect of the philosophy that has long guided IKEA's success, called democratic design.
It's this idea that everything is in balance, both price, form, function, the aesthetic, the sustainability.
This vision, to create a better everyday life for the many people, was set forth more than 30 years ago by Kamprad in a manifesto now presented to every IKEA employee.
And they talk about it almost religiously. And fundamentally, it's this idea that when designing a product, they think about it can't just be really cool looking, it can't just be functional, it has to be all those things.
So, despite the long shopping trips and the DIY, customers can't seem to get enough of IKEA. Perhaps it's as simple as labor leaves to love.
What did you understand? Let's start with a 2-minute mark. Clock. And let's begin with, who wants to start? Nobody. In that case, we're gonna go through Isaac. Why not?
I'm not available right now.
No, that's very sad. At 9
Uh,
o'clock?
Now let's start.
Excellent.
Okay, so I have to express what
What you understand, and if you have some opinion on it,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be glad to hear it.
Okay, do I have to use 2 minutes?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I will try. Okay. Well, the video talks about IKEA. That is a retail store that sells furniture and more things for your house. And it was interesting because it explained a little bit the business model, how the store catch your attention and how they guide you to the store, so you can discover all the things that are in there. And also they mentioned something important, that was the I don't know how to say, they said that like flat packed or something, that they put the furniture in boxes, so you have to build them, and it's something that creates something like a relationship between the customer and the things that they are buying, because they are involved in the creation or in the building of the furniture. So, and the other interesting part was that also it saves transportation cost, because you don't have to spend more money in renting maybe a truck, and because you can take those boxes and put them in your car and build the furniture when you arrive to your house. So I think that it's something really interesting, because the business model is evolving all the time. It's, for example, something similar that happened with Amazon, no? That they started with books, I think, and then they started to sell more packages, and they use a similar model, I think, because they send everything in small boxes, so you can handle easily.
You like it?
Sorry,
Do you like it?
the video, IKEA or what?
IKEA.
Yes, actually, I would like to go, but maybe, well, I have heard that there are some great things, but also that the quality is not the best.
Hmm. That's
Yeah.
true, especially on sofas. Uh,
Mm,
some of them, the most expensive, are really nice, and the cheapest are really bad.
oh,
It's
yes.
like it's the
When I
two
moved
extremes.
to the apartment,
Uh-huh.
I was looking for a, how to say, this, the bed,
Uh,
bed.
a bed, a box.
Yes, but I was looking in IKEA, and there are some products that are really cheap, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure about their quality, so I prefer to buy a different stores.
Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Look at this.
What is that? It's
What does it look like?
like a chair.
Yes, and it's a chair for
Something
my
to hold yourself on. Yeah.
Yes, I have a similar one that I got in the subway.
Yeah. That's so cool. I went
And
to
I'm
see
pretty
it
sure that you buy it um um
in IKEA.
yeah, no,
I
but
um,
the cost is higher.
no, the cost, it was just like 70 pesos in the store, and it was completely um, spontaneous and unplanned, of course, you know.
I
And the
can
only
imagine.
exactly, yes, but it was crazy, 70 pesos. It was like, okay, you know. I mean, it's, yes, I am buying things that I don't need, but I can sit my phone in front of me and I can charge it at the same time. So it was pretty good. I went to see Isaac's chair for his phone.
Maybe next class because I'm not sure where is it. To be honest, I don't use it because
Come on, you have to use it, man. But yes, don't worry. Just send me a picture.
in the apartment, I'm just here to sleep, so I
Uh-huh. You don't. Yes, exactly. Mhm.
yeah.
That's good. Okay, next. Go LC. What do you think of IKEA? Would you like to go? And what did you understand on the video?
The video was very interesting for me because I I didn't know this store, and I noticed that IKEA have a room flow, a special room flow, and the goal is that it can catch your attention and provoke that you buy more things. And also it was very interesting that the, it works with flat packing, and it um, it can save money for you because you can put the boxes in your car. And also I remember that many things have I don't know if the word is correct, rare names.
Yes. Good job. Uh-huh.
Yes, and rare names, and also the importance that when you buy something, you participate in the building of the stuff, the furniture, sorry, and maybe you feel more comfortable with this.
Try
I
to
don't
get to
know.
the closure because I forgot to play the 2 minutes, but
Okay.
go to the conclusion.
Okay. I like the concept, but I prefer work with products with a camperter, no, real wood.
Ah, yes,
Yes.
important.
Yes. How this? Which is the word? Carpenter
Uh, it's a carpenter. A carpenter. No, a carpenter I think is an animal. A person who builds stuff.
of wood. Uh-huh.
If you call a person who's
Yes, I prefer a work more artisanal. I don't know if
ah
is
yes, if the person is called a wood carver.
wood carver. Yes, I
Mhm.
prefer works with wood carvers
Mhm.
and real wood.
Exactly. Wood carvers and real. That's so important, Elsie, because they can be very aesthetic. Some of them, some of the furniture items that are there are really beautiful, but I it's not wood. Definitely, it's not wood. So many people would think the same as you, and I agree like 70-80% with you because many of the things I don't know if they can break easily because I have never bought furniture from IKEA. Never. But I went last Sunday to my brother-in-law's house and he has some tables. They look solid. Let's see. He's going to be my experiment and I'll let you know. Yeah.
Maybe I can stole the design.
Oh,
The idea.
definitely. I agree with you so much, eh? Definitely, because some of those looks are beautiful. You can take the design, do it with yourself, do it yourself, and that's my plan for my coffee station. Actually, uh-huh. I'm going to build my own coffee station. So yes, you are very crafty, Elsie. I like that. Do you know what is crafty?
No, really.
Do you know what is a craft?
Craft. Um, Something that you made with your
Exactly,
hand.
correct. So a person who is crafty is a person who does a lot with their hands, and I am very similar in
Ay,
that case.
cositas.
Cositas was a crafty woman. Yes, correct. Yeah, I have an uncle. He's a wood carver, but he's too old now, and he needs to finish his some stuff, and I'm gonna help him and learn his art. If I learn, I tell you, and I can make your IKEA stuff. Anyway, good job, Elsie. Let's go with Silvana. What did you understand?
I went to the bathroom.
At the bottom of the video?
No. Okay.
Okay. So
I'm not
then,
ready, but it's okay.
don't worry. Already English is the best English.
Teacher,
Right.
I have a doubt.
What's up?
Um, the can I use it and they for do a reference for IKEA, or is better use it?
Great question, eh? The pronouns for a company would be they, them. But if you talk about the company as a company, you know, as when you talk about economics, for example, you use it. So it can be both depending on the context. If you're going to talk about the catalog and the people who work in the company, you can use them, they.
Okay, thank you.
Action. You are muted, Silvana.
Yeah, I know. It's because Isaac is talking.
Okay.
But in Spanish.
You.
No. No. Okay. The video talks about IKEA.
Excellent. What else?
And IKEA is a huge store of furniture. No, how do you say furniture?
No, time's ticking.
Okay. Well, it's a huge store of furniture, but the everything there is in the right place. I mean, there's 1 point to enter and 1 point to go outside. So you have to cross all the, I don't know if they are like, I don't know how to say pasillo, but there are, I don't know if there are a lot of little pasillos or just one way, but you have to see everything in the store in order to take something to home, like you with your chair. And also talk about the package of the furniture, that the video says that it's small, so you can buy a lot of I don't know, like your bed or well, all that kind of furnitures. Or well, you can buy a lot of them and you can take it home by your own. You don't have to pay for a truck or something like that. And that also make lower cost to the store and to the person that is buying. And also talks about that you want to take those kind of furniture to your home because you have to put effort into building that, building the things that you take home, and not only take one of them to home. That's all.
Amazing.
It's everything on the video.
It's everything on the video. I thought they were going to speak about the meatballs, but they never talked about the meatballs.
I heard about it, but maybe it's because I haven't went there, but
I haven't gone.
I haven't gone there, but many friends have gone there, and they talk a lot about the food because the food is cheap
Yes,
and very tasty.
super. Yes, those meatballs are, yes, everything that you said, yes.
You are, how do you say babeando?
I am so hungry right now for meatballs, for IKEA meatballs right now. And it's so cool because it's like everything is there. But it's like a casino. You don't know what time you enter, and when you go out, it's night already.
Yeah.
Like you,
I maybe that's why they sell a lot, because you can see, maybe you don't want, you go just to see, I don't know, just to see, just to visit the store, but there are many little things that, like
Exactly.
your chair, that you say, oh, okay, it's cheap, I can buy it, and then
Totally.
you take those little things to your home. You don't know, maybe later you go for something else, and I don't know,
And
maybe
something
that
sticks
kind,
to it.
yeah. And like the video says, it's easy to take those kind of things home. It's not like um home Home Depot, that
Right.
everything, yeah, the everything is, how do you say it's made? No, it's like construido, no,
Built.
armado,
Built.
built, that everything. I'm sorry, because one of my kittens entered to a bag, and the other one is hunting.
The back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um. Well, not, it's not like Home Depot that everything is built, so you have to pay for a truck, and you
exactly.
have to, well, first you have to found a truck, and then if you can pay it, because it's expensive,
Very.
then you could take that, how do you say, for furniture, because I
Oh,
say it
yes.
a lot of
I
times,
wanted.
and
You never helped me, teacher. Yeah. No. Yes. I just wanted to see how you pronounce it. Um. Pronounce the last chore. Remember that it's always with ch, like
furniture,
architecture, lecture, teacher, furniture.
furniture,
Uh-huh.
okay,
This first section is fur.
fur,
Furniture.
furniture,
There is a verb that means collocating furniture in your house. The verb is to furnish. When you furnish a house, you buy a sofa, you buy the tables, you buy stuff like that, or you build them. You are
oh,
furnishing your house.
okay. Well, it's easy to take your furnitures, your
Oh, it's uncountable. It's only furniture.
furniture home, when you buy it at IKEA, because of the package.
Yep.
And if you go to another store, the furniture is already built,
Built.
so it's more difficult to take it at the right time, well,
Right.
at the moment, and maybe that's the key, because if you have to think it a lot, maybe you say, okay, I don't need it, so
Right.
I will take that home, but if you have the option to take um, a little package, and then you go home whenever you want and build it, you do it,
Comes easy.
and then you can pay it, but it's already at your home.
The house, exactly. So sorry. Let me enjoy it with a credit
Yeah.
card. Tops.
Yeah.
That's right. It's amazing. It's a great, great place. So whenever you go, don't forget to tell me, please. I want to be.
We can plan a visit to IKEA,
That will be amazing.
like an excursion. No,
Exactly. It will be an IKEA excursion, ending up with IKEA meatballs.
Teacher, what's the meaning of field trip?
Field trip is it's very similar to an excursion.
Okay, thanks.
I will say that they are synonyms.
Because I have here more, this I think is more common To hear
Use
field
field
trip.
trip.
Field trip, that's question, yeah.
Definitely, definitely. In terms of collocations, it's more common to use field trip. So that's good. All right, my people. Good job. Good job. Good talk. I have to, this is going to be my assessment, and I'm going to use this one to assess your speaking for the exam. Because now, one of the new things that we are implementing is testing and assessing. One of the points that I check for the exam is your speaking. So this speaking is technically your spoken exam. Okay?
Thank you for the advertisement.
Yes, no, for the advice, not advertising. Advertising is different. Yes, but yeah, I tell you, unplanned English is the best English. So I'm gonna check how you do. Okay? Meanwhile, have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow, and we finish for today.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna send you the video so you can
Thank you. See
study
you,
the
everyone.
vocabulary. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, see you.
Wonderful night. Bye-bye.